Taurus, hello. Welcome to Coffee, Sage, and Tarot. This is going to be your weekly reading for March 24th through to the 30th. Keep in mind that these are general, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and reverse anything as you see fit, okay? We are going to try something a little bit different. I'm just going to shuffle these cards up here, and then I'm going to ask Spirit to provide 3 cards to summarize your week ahead. I find that the 5-card pull was getting just a little bit redundant and taking just a little bit longer than I would like to get to the message. So by doing this, the hope is that we get to the message a little bit more clearly and a little bit quicker for you. Okay, Taurus? Obviously, I welcome any and all feedback, so please do let me know what you think of this, okay? All right. Show me 3 cards to clarify Taurus's week, March 24th through to the 30th. What does Taurus have in store for the week ahead? March 24th to the 30th, please. What does Taurus have in store, please? Felt like that was on its way up. Okay. Okay, Taurus here. Something seems to be on your mind. 2 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 5 of Cups, and the Magician here in the shadow along with the Lovers, and the 8 of Swords here. So this is feeling, not so good. I'm not going to lie to you. You're feeling off. Perhaps you haven't been getting the sleep that you need. Something's been on your mind. You've been kind of dragging your mind about making a decision here. Or, you're afraid that you're going to make the wrong decision. Either way, something is really kind of bothering you here. We go from, honestly, this feels like, what's coming to mind is like the 5 stages of grief. We have avoidance here. This could be like anger, just kind of this idea of, oh my God, what is happening here? And then we have acceptance. So we are kind of going through this stage, it seems, this week for you, Taurus. But we'll go ahead and get some clarifiers and see what's going on there. In the shadow here with the Magician, Lovers, and that 8 of Swords. It's not so surprising that 8 of Swords is coming up. This idea of whatever you're trying to do, you're getting stuck, right? Whatever change or whatever it is you're trying to transform here is not happening, and it feels like something's stopping that movement from happening. It feels like there's a mental block here, and you're kind of getting in your own way this week, or refusing to take the process further, right? For whatever reason. How funny is that? 2 of Swords, 2 of Swords. Hesitation here, refusing to see what's really in front of you, not wanting to make a decision one way or the other. So just standing there kind of in indecision, right? All right, show me that 2 of Swords for Taurus, please. Show me that 2 of Swords. Thank you. Interesting. Okay. So for the 2 of Swords, we have the Ace of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, Judgment here. Could have to do with work, whatever this indecision is. Could have to do with taking stock of some sort of project or something that you've been working really hard on. And if the ends justify the means, here the 9 comes up and the Tower. I'm wondering if it's this feeling here of like the other shoe is going to drop, or things have been progressing nicely, and maybe you're kind of thinking this is too nice, and you're suspecting here that something is going to happen. Or maybe your intuition is kind of coming through and saying everything's been going kind of status quo, something's going on here, or something's kind of amiss. I'm wondering if that's not the case for you, because this tower coming through feels a little bit like it's blindsiding you. Interesting. Okay. Let's go ahead and see that Nine of Swords for Taurus, please. This is the fun part of doing it this way, is that the cards fly everywhere. Okay, so Nine of Swords, we have that clarified by the Four of Wands, Knight of Swords, High Priestess in the reverse, the Sun upright, and then Three of Cups in the shadow here. Along with the the Knight of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles here. This feels like looking into the future, or looking at your future you and getting excited about that, or seeing the possibility of some sort of opportunity here and getting excited about, okay, this is what it can look like. This is what I can look like. And I'm excited to see that opportunity realized. That's what I'm seeing in the shadow here. For the immediate clarifiers here, something's definitely off, right? And so with the Sun here, anytime the Sun pops up, there is an opportunity for optimism, clarity, and that's really what I'm seeing here. It's kind of like whatever this Nine of Swords, this thing that's kind of overtaking you or kind of dominating in your headspace, is coming to light, right? Four of Swords here. This leads me to believe that there's something in your foundation, perhaps your foundational thinking, that is off, that has switched sides here. And whatever is plaguing you, maybe you don't know what it is, or maybe you do have an idea. But there's further clarification that is coming. This does feel, again, it feels like it has to do with your kind of realization of your life in the material world, right? So what your life looks like for you, what it feels like for you, what that day-to-day movement is, right? It's very much it feels like an internal, how do I say this? It feels like it's like you're overthinking how your life is or how you want it to be, if that makes sense. And there's something about your foundation that isn't quite right. And so the full realization of that is coming into clarity of what exactly is wrong with that foundation, what exactly is missing. And it feels like whatever's missing is like, how do I say, like you're missing, like your success is missing from that picture, and that's what's bothering you. The vision of what you want for yourself or how you see yourself is not there, or not accurate. That there's a missing piece there, okay, regarding your you and how you see yourself within the future, your future self. Words are hard today. I apologize. But something in your foundation isn't right. And this idea that something's missing, or maybe this general kind of intuition of something's off, everything feels good, but something feels off, or I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. That kind of shoe that feels like it's dropping, or that component that feels off, is making its way. That understanding is making its way to you, right? You've been operating, your mind's been off, right? And so that is coming under the sun. What isn't kind of really working for you, you will soon realize what that is, okay? Show me that Five of Cups. Sorry that took so long for me to get out. Show me that Five of Cups here for Taurus, please. Thank you. Okay, so for the Five of Cups, we have Temperance, Nine of Cups, Seven of Swords, and the Two of Swords, along with the Two of Wands, Nine of Wands, and the Lovers in the shadow. Yeah, and again, the nines, right? I just feel like it's all coming together for you, like that the fog is lifting, that puzzle piece is finding its way to you. Whatever is lost is you're gaining clarity on that. And it's kind of taken a lot to get to this point, to recognize whatever clarity surrounding this, whatever this situation is for you. Okay, with that Five of Cups, there's instability, right? Just with any five that is there, but within that cup, that Five of Cups, there is a sense, as I said on the outset, of clarity, of knowing where you stand and what the reality is of the situation, right? Kind of seeing things clearly, even if it's not all rainbows and butterflies, right? There's an accurate description here, right? And even if he's looking down at these cups, the castle, the ending is in sight. That bridge over is in sight, right? He might be focusing on these Three of Cups here, but the entire picture becomes clear to him. Whereas with this Nine of Cups, and even further back with that Two of Swords, there's nothing clear there, right? We're lost just in the fog of what is immediately taking focus. He even has more clarity there, right? So you're getting there. Temperance, Nine of Cups, Seven of Swords here. Again, this feels like a mental battle. And it feels like you're really struggling to see your full potential. And what you could have, or what you really want to have. Like I said, this feels very much to do with you. And I don't want to say that you're not deserving of something, or that you don't feel like it should come to you, but there's some part of your life that is off. And it's off because you're not seeing that you could have it. And I feel like that is becoming clear. Or the fact that you don't have it is becoming clear, right? There's a sense of honesty that comes with that Five of Cups here. And with the Seven of Swords, it's like that, he deceives, right? The Seven of Cups, he's stealing in broad daylight. With this energy reversed, with Temperance and the Nine of Cups here, it's like you're releasing that mental, like you're not lying to yourself, or you're not allowing anyone to lie to you anymore or deceive you anymore, right? You're seeing the truth exactly as it is. And if you don't have this part of, this component, you're not hiding that from yourself anymore, or you're not refusing to see it, right? With the Two of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and the Lovers here, again, like the picture is open. It's available to him. He can see the world that he holds in his hands, and the world that he's made, and the world outside of him, right? He has a clear picture. Whether or not he feels trapped by it, limited by it, whatever it is, that's not what's important. What's important is that he has that clear and accurate picture, right? It's taken him a long time to get it, but it's there. That clarity is there. So that's what I feel like is the most important part, Taurus, of your week ahead, is this idea of opening your eyes and opening your sense of self to this realization, right? And there's that Lovers again. So for some of you, this could be, something missing from a divine connection, making that realization that maybe this divine connection or this soul bond connection isn't exactly what you thought it would be, right? And now it's left you feeling a little bit trapped, or you're seeing it for the full picture that it is. You're seeing it under the sun. For others of you, it could be this idea of yourself, and that's really more toward what I'm leaning towards here. This idea that you're not allowing yourself to be the full you. Something is missing. Something is missing from you connecting from that higher vibration of yourself, right? And it feels very much like self-induced. I'm not going to go for that promotion because I'm not worth it. I don't have enough experience. I don't see myself doing that. That's no. That's too much money for me. Something, right? There's something happening here that you're gaining clarity on, and you're realizing I should, I don't have that because I never went for that. I don't have that, money because I never went for that money, kind of thing. Something along those lines. Okay, Taurus? I'm struggling to find the words, but I really hope you get the message of what's happening for you this week. Your eyes are opening to the true, to the reality of your situation here. And it feels like it's a long time coming, but it does feel a little bit like an awakening here, which is always a positive thing. And even if it's opening your eyes to something that doesn't feel so good, the positive there is that you need to be able to see that in order to correct it, right? And so that's what I feel is happening for you this week, Taurus, okay? Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate you taking the time to listen. I hope this gives you a little bit of clarity for the week ahead, and let me know what you think of doing it this way, okay? We did take a lot of time, partly because the words weren't coming to me, but I wish you all the very best, okay? Thank you so much. You take care.